Good evening, this is the Dean of All Things Spicy with Conjured Vaporz Peppers, and I'm here to do a pepper comparison. So Clayton Hollingsworth sent me some pods, and he would like to know which one's hotter. The red warthog he grew, or the chocolate warthog he grew? Which one do you think's hotter? Warthog v. Warthog. Which one will take the cake? What y'all up to today? Time for the pepper dissector. Chop her open, see what she looks like on the inside. What'd you all do today? Work? Sorry, my kid, if you can hear my kids in the background playing a game. A skateboarding game, to be exact. Trying to be careful with this one when I open it, because it's a pretty thin line. So that's the inside of the red warthog. Smells fruity and schnancy. I know if you aren't regularly consuming habanero or above heat level peppers, you won't know what I mean by chinensi. It's a certain smell that only peppers have, at least that I've ever smelled. But anyway, red warthog, grown by Clayton Hollingsworth. Thank you, Clayton. Cheers. Okay. So the red warthog was kind of sweet and fruity at the beginning, and then the floral flavor came in about a quarter way through the chew. And then it ended on a slightly bitter note, but now the fruitiness is coming back now that I've swallowed The heat started out my throat, and it's starting to slowly come forward. The burn, well, that is the burn. The heat level, not sure yet. I'm not sure if it's peaked. I don't think it has. So you probably already know by now, but the Warthog was created by Matthew Arthur. And last year, on Chase the Heat, he gave out his address, and people sent him a self-addressed stamp envelope and were able to get seeds for free of his pepper, which Johnny Scoville, the host of Chase the Heat, was saying was the hottest pepper he's ever eaten, including the chocolate primatale. So tons and tons and tons of people got this pepper all over the world. I am growing probably 40 plants of just the Warthog. Then I'm also growing Rogue Warthog. I'm also growing Warthog Pheno 2. I'm also growing Warthog times Gator Jigsaw. So in total, I'm probably growing about 85, 95 plants, all Warthogs. I have been struggling to get a hot Warthog, or what I consider hot. This pepper's hot. This pepper's hot. It's not quite chocolate primatale level. It's probably about the same level as a vicious red. I think the heat level is peaked now. And I'm going to say this was about a 1.8, 1.85 million Scoville heat unit pepper. Maybe 2 million. My tolerance is so high right now that I'm probably not being able to accurately estimate how hot a pepper truly is. Like, the beginning of the season, that would have made me cry. My eyes are slightly watery, but no tears have fallen. A little bit of sniffles. But the burn is still sticking around. It's now completely on the front of my tongue and my gums. Nothing in the throat anymore. There's still some fruitiness, quite a bit actually. So it's actually a delicious pepper. I'm going to let this come down before I consume the chocolate. Just because I don't think I can get a truly accurate estimate unless it comes down a little bit. I'm not going to let it go all the way back down, but a little bit. So the interesting thing about the Warthog is that it plateaus. So even on the descent, even when it starts to come down, it'll stop and it'll just sit there for a while before it starts to come down again. So it's a really, really long burning pepper. I think that's the amazing thing about it, and I think that's why so many people still consider it hotter than the chocolate primatale. This one I'm eating, I guarantee you, is not hotter than the chocolate primatale. But I don't know that a chocolate primatale would burn this long. I mean, I've already been in this video for almost 9 minutes, and I know it wasn't maybe a minute in when I ate the pepper. So for at least 8 minutes now, it's still burning constantly. Great pepper. But anyway, so the burns come back down. The heat has come back down a little bit, but only a little bit. I'm feeling what I would feel at about 1.3 million Scoville heat units right now. About the level of a scorpion. We will use the pepper dissector and get into the chocolate Warthog. See how she looks on the inside. So I picked these two phenotypes out of the box because they look the closest, they feel the closest, they're shaped the closest. Just one's red and one's chocolate. Matter of fact, on the inside, they look almost identical. Just one's red and one's chocolate. Even the weight seemed like it was about the closest. I didn't weigh them. I could have, but I was sending out a box of pods to another reviewer today, so I was busy outside harvesting. Anyway, chocolate warthog grown by Clayton Hollingsworth. Cheers. There we go. This one's hotter. Chocolate's absolutely hotter. Hands down. Feels like it's double the heat. It's probably not, but it feels like it. So much hotter. Wow. Intensely hot. Now I'm crying. There's a tear. My nose is running. This is absolutely hotter. Way hotter. The burn is concentrated almost all in my throat. There is a little bit on the tip of my tongue as well. I definitely got dragon's breath from this one. I did not from the red. This one feels like it's over 2 million Scoville heat units. This one feels like it's hotter than a chocolate primatali. This one, the burn is a painful burn. So right now, the middle part of my throat and the top of my mouth, right in the middle, it literally feels like it's being seared. So hot. The flavor was earthy and then almost immediately into bitter. But the earthiness comes back after you swallow. Such a hot pepper. Whoops. I'm going to have to figure out a way to hang that better. So, this is actually the first time with the Warthog that I'm starting to feel that wah, wah, wah feeling in my throat that Johnny Scoville had spoke about on Chase the Heat. This is the very first time with the Warthog I've ever felt that. If I were to say on a 0 to 10 pain scale with the red, I got to maybe a 5, 4.5 to a 5, probably 4.5. With this one, I'm about a 7. Maybe even an 8. Maybe an 8. I don't usually use that pain scale because for every human being it's going to be different. So it's really difficult to tell you that, I'm at an 8. That's going to be a 12 for a lot of people on a 0 to 10 pain scale. That's a hot, hot, hot pepper. Maybe tomorrow I'll do chocolate warthog versus chocolate. Wow. Primatali. Told you it's hot. I can't even think. Can't talk. That's so hot. The heat has not come down yet. It hasn't even. That's peaked, but it's riding the peak. I'm 90% sure this is hotter than a chocolate primatali. This one actually affects my talking. The chocolate primatali never has. Not with just one pepper. Of course, this was two peppers, a red warthog and a chocolate warthog. But it's hot. Anyway, so 9 minutes on the first one, 9 minutes on the second one. The chocolate primatali, or chocolate warthog, hands down intensely hotter than the red. So as the Scoville scale increases, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7 million, those are not the same distances. Those are not the same intervals. As you go up every 100,000, it's extremely higher than the one previous to it. This burn has not decreased at all. The dragon's breath has not decreased at all. My mouth is still intensely on fire. And I have a second tear forming. Maybe falling. And my eyes are red. It's another sign that it's hot. I don't want to end the video too soon because it's still burning so hot. So this one's actually burnt longer than the red then. The red was about 8 minutes from beginning to end, or beginning till it got me down to about a 1 point. When I was feeling, oh, see, I can't talk. What I would be feeling if I had eaten a scorpion pepper, 1.3 million Scoville humans. And I haven't come down to that yet. And this one's been 10 minutes now, 11 minutes now. I'm not feeling the wah 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 in my throat anymore. Alright, I think I'm back down to about where it would feel if I had just eaten a scorpion pepper. Alright, hands down, the chocolate warthog is way, way more intense than the red. This is the Need of All Things Spicy with Conjured Vaporz peppers. Thank you all for watching. If you made it through 20 minutes, you're a champ. Have a good night, y'all. I'm out.